time for our buzz, and we were talking about the strangeness of Nicolas Cage. I mean, you know, you always knew he kind of had a little weirdness about him, but he's weirder than I thought.
It gets weirder, yeah. It gets weirder. According to Us Magazine, Nicolas Cage is suing his former money manager for $20 million for allegedly leading him down a path of financial ruin. Currently, Cage owes $6 million in back taxes. But after looking through Nicolas Cage's list of possessions, it's no wonder he's facing a financial crisis. With the extravagant purchases he's made, he's paid $276,000 for a dinosaur head. I mean, who has a dinosaur head? And then adding to that list, he has 50 cars, 3 castles, 2 islands, an on-set drinking consultant poet, and a partridge in a pear tree. So he's got tons of stuff that he's paying for now.
I think he can only sue his advisor if he actually asks his advisor for advice before he decides, you know, hey, should I buy that? Like if the guy said, do it, Nick, you know, that'd be, but something tells me that may have been an impulse buy, where we impulse buy like gum.
Right. He buys an island and a castle.
And a
dinosaur.
The
thing is, he is certainly an A-list Hollywood type. I mean, he makes a ton of money from his movies. He's in a lot of, you know, big blockbuster films. And, you know, he had a lot coming in.
Right, totally.
A lot going out as well.
Yeah, so we want to know what you think about Nicolas Cage. And, hey, if you were an A-list movie star, what would you buy with all your money? We want to know on Fox43TV.com. Go chat with me live and leave your comments.
All right. Thanks very much, Kelly Gator, with the buzz this morning. We've got all right, 7:52 on Fox 43 News at 7. Back to the buzz.
Yes, we're asking
Nicolas Crazy Cage.
Nicolas Crazy Cage, indeed. And we asked you to weigh in on Nick. And if you had the money of an A-list celeb, what would you spend it on? Oren said he would buy a Cessna Citation Mustang, a lifetime supply of M&Ms, a house in Ocracoke, and an airplane. He said he'd be eternally happy with those 4 things.
He's given this some thought. He's ready.
Yeah,
all he needs is the money because he's got the plan.
Exactly. Susan said she would charter a super yacht and travel all over the world as long as she possibly could. Now, in regards to Nicolas Cage's craziness, TJ said one simple word sums his whole thing up. He's greedy. Wow said he squandered it all. I could have lived on a lifetime on one or even half of one of his movie paychecks.
True.
Pretty true. And You're Kidding Right said he may have had a manager, but he is ultimately responsible for where his money goes, which I kind of agree.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we really shouldn't judge him for what he wants to spend his money on. It was his money, but I think the part where a lot of us are saying, really, Nick, is when he's wanting to blame his advisor.
Yeah.
For the...
That's the issue.
Maybe I'm defensive because my hubby's an advisor.
And it's a little weird he bought a dinosaur head, but I mean, whatever.
Yeah. It all comes down to whether his advisor said that would be a good move.
Have that in your house.
Right.
That'd make you cool. Okay.
All right, we've got to move along, unfortunately.
Yeah, thanks for buzzing.
Yeah, more buzz tomorrow. Don't you worry.